Hi guys, welcome back to His Daughter, His Queen. I hope you guys have had a very blessed week. I pray that you've stayed focused. Thank you for tuning in for this week's video. I really do appreciate you guys watching the videos, sharing the videos. I deeply appreciate it. It doesn't go unknown. I know that everybody is busy, everybody has a life. So for you to take time out to watch this video, I do appreciate it very much. To all the subscribers, thank you for subscribing. For those that haven't, if you would like to, please subscribe to the channel. Like I said, those that comment, share, like, I appreciate it. So I stated last week that I had a friend that had a topic that they wanted me to talk about. And the funny thing is, when I went to record last week, I said that when I sat down, a message came to me, a whole different message. And so I understand why, because this week, the topic that I will be talking on is very real to me in life. So it's a needed word, needed reminder, and it's just on time. So the topic of today's subject is how to be supportive during a difficult or hard time in your marriage or in your life. So, I love you guys. And life is not always sunshine and roses and peaches and cream. We all walk through difficult times and seasons in our lives. And I will say that this is a difficult season for me. And to sit down and do a video is very hard, but I'm determined to not give up on what I know God has called me to do, and to not allow the enemy to distract me, derail me, or stop me from what I know God has called me to do. So I'm jumping on to say, if you're going through a difficult time, I encourage you to keep going, to not give up, to not crawl in a corner, hide away, but to press into God. If you're going to hide yourself in God. Seek Him more, spend more time with Him, and don't neglect those around you. No, don't neglect your spouse. Don't neglect your children, your family, your friends. There is a time of separation that's sometimes needed for you to gather yourself, and that's okay. That is okay. But remember to be supportive during this time, especially to your spouse, because usually if you're going through something, they're going through it too. It may not be the same thing, and it may be affecting them completely different, but we are still called to love and to support. Whether that's, in a job, promotion or demotion, or a loss of job, or if it's a loss of a loved one, or any kind of difficult situation you may find yourself in. No matter the situation, we can be supportive of our spouse. We can love them. We can pray with them. We can pray for them if they're not in a place that you can do things with them, that they don't want it, or they're not receiving it well, of you being there physically doing things for them. Remember to, number one, pray for them. We should always be praying for our spouses anyway, but especially during those difficult times, prayer is so important because it keeps us grounded. It reminds us that it's not about us. It's all about our Heavenly Father, and we can do nothing apart from Him. So pray for your spouse, and if they are okay with you, talking to them through it, just remind them of God's promises and the promises that He's given to your spouse, and to yourself, and to your marriage and your family, just to remind them. And like I said, even if they're not in a place, you have to be able to know your spouse and gauge where they're at. Sometimes they may need to be talked to. Sometimes they just need to be prayed for. Sometimes they just need you to do things for them, to be mindful of just little things, little gestures, things that shows that you care, that you love them, that you're thinking of them, and that you're with them during this time. Like, that is very important, being attentive to their needs. And sometimes it may be hard for you to do this because you may be going through it with them. But if you take the focus off of you and love on them, like, God will greatly reward you, and you'll be blessed because you're blessing them. You're stepping out of your own pain, hurt, or whatever, and you are acknowledging them and you're putting them first. You will surely be blessed in that. And again, this may not be a very easy thing to do. It may be very difficult, but keep doing it. And if you need someone to talk to or whatever, please do that. Don't fight alone. And sometimes you don't need to talk. Sometimes you just need support. So having a great support system, knowing that you have people in your corner, that you have people that are praying for you, that are encouraging you, that are just there. If you need a shoulder, if you need a tissue, if you need a meal, whatever, that they're there, and that you get that support while you're being supportive to your spouse during a difficult time. So I'm gonna say, pray for them. Do just nice gestures, like fix their coffee, fix their meal, especially if they're not even thinking about that, or they may not want to eat. If you're like, hey, maybe you should eat a little, and fix them something, or just being mindful of where they're at, and like I said, being attentive to be able to see what they may be in need of, that they may not verbalize, but you can see that there's a need in this area and you meet that need. It makes all the difference in the world. I don't want to be redundant and repetitive, so that's what I have for you guys this week. Yeah, be supportive, and you get support if needed. Be a rock when your spouse needs you to be a rock. And like I said, you'll be blessed for it, and you get a rock. If your spouse can't be that rock for you right now, it's okay. Get your support system so that while your spouse is leaning on you, you can lean on your support system. It'll all come back around. This is what we do. This is what we do for our family. This is what we do for our spouses, for our marriages. I hope this has helped someone. You can comment, like, subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you like the content. If not, you don't have to. It's totally okay. I'm not here for numbers. I'm only here for what God is calling me to do, which sometimes I don't know why he's called me to do, because it's hard. It's hard sometimes, but comment, like, subscribe. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. I post stuff daily, usually Monday through Friday. Just follow me if you like. I appreciate it. If not, it's okay. I understand. I'm not here for numbers, likes, or comments. I'm just here to be obedient. So thank you guys for your time. I hope that this has blessed you. I hope that you have a very blessed week. Pray for me as I will continue to pray for you. You guys have a great one. Bye.